I just finished watching Midsommar. That was a trip. So I'm doing 31 Days of Horror with my friend Vilkamps. I will put his the link to his channel in the description, and if you're interested, follow him on Instagram and Letterboxd to follow what he's watching for 31 Days of Horror. So this is the first one that I did. I was going to make a video of me doing a commentary on it, and to get a little bit of reaction. I messed up the recording. I thought I had taken the first half of it off my SD card and put it into my memory on my computer, but apparently it didn't go all the way, or it messed up somehow or something. And like a big dum-dum, I didn't check, and I just deleted it off the SD card. Then I went back and checked, it was gone. So yeah, but look forward to the future of me doing commentaries and other things. I'm probably just going to do movies that I haven't seen, instead of just doing all the movies, because that, for one, that's a lot, and I don't know if I have the time to do videos every single day, because I have a job. This is not my full-time job. I have a lot of other things that I need to do, so I'm just doing the ones that I haven't seen. But anyway, Midsommar. That was a trip. It was very intense. I have a lot of good things to say about this. Everything was well crafted. I mean, everything from acting. The acting was really good. Like, it felt very natural and it felt very real. There were very few actors who actually made me feel like I was watching actors in a movie. And I think mainly that came from me having seen them in other things. And there were some also like background kids who kind of took me out a little bit, but that was like just background stuff, and you know, everything's fine. And also, the cinematography was gorgeous. The music was really, really good. The story was really well written. The dialogue was really well written. It was very well directed. The whole lore and story and everything around the ritual, or that whole thing, was really well crafted. You could tell that they put a lot of time and effort into making it, because it felt really real. And also, the props and the set design for this whole movie, for that specific setting, was so well done. It made me feel like I was actually a part of it, and it made me feel like this was a real thing that actually happened every single year. So yeah, lots of praise for this movie. I wasn't sure what to expect from it. I didn't know if it was going to be like a slasher film. I didn't know if it was going to be a lot of jump scares. I didn't know exactly what it was going to be, but it's definitely going for tension, 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 and then disturbing, which is probably my favorite type of horror, because that stuff like sticks with you, and that stuff kind of just grabs you in the stomach and twists. Personally, I'm not a big fan of horror. I don't like being scared. I don't like. I don't. I'm a wuss when it comes to horror. But that type of stuff I can deal with. I'm perfectly fine with. It's when it gets into like demons and ghosts and stuff when it really starts to get to me. So yeah, but this movie was really, really good. There was a lot of also some like little things, just little things that if you don't pick up on, you're gonna miss, and you'll miss out on a lot of storytelling, and there's a lot of visual storytelling as well. And I feel like you're gonna pick up things every single time you watch it. There's just going to be something new every single time you watch it, which I love that type of film. It does really good job of building tension and holding it there, and then the payoff is really well done. Because there were moments where I could feel my heart beating in my chest, and I was like sitting there like kind of like anticipating something to happen, you know? It was intense, and there were some really intense moments, and I think it was a really well done movie. It's a bit lengthy, but I didn't really feel the length at all, and it felt like that length was deserved. It didn't feel like they were trying to stretch it out to that length just to make it a long movie. You know, it felt like they were trying to tell a story, and that story took that amount of time to tell. I think the only problem I had with it was there were a few times where I kind of felt like they were trying a little too hard to be artsy and to be disturbing. Like, it felt like they were trying a little too hard. And not the whole movie. It was just like a few moments where I was like, kind of making me feel like you're trying a little too hard to make an art film. It's got a very everything is normal, but there's there's something behind the curtains that you're not noticing or that you're not seeing type feel. It gave me a lot of vibes like The Witch. If you've seen The Witch, you'll probably like this movie because it's not necessarily scary. It's a lot of tension and disturbing stuff. That's where the horror comes in, and it's all about culture as well. It's leaning into culture to kind of give you that feeling of the unknown, that feeling of tension. And it definitely felt like everyone was on the same page, everyone knew exactly what they wanted, and it came out fantastic. I give this one a 9 out of 10. It is really well done. If you haven't seen it already, go check it out. It's a trip. If you don't like gory, disturbing things, I probably wouldn't recommend it because there's quite a few graphic images, quite a few, especially when it gets further into the film. It gets pretty graphic. So if you don't like graphic, gore, horror, you might want to pass on this one, but if that stuff doesn't bother you and you're not squeamish at all and you don't have like a weak stomach, I would definitely give this one a watch because it is a really well done movie. Alright? I will see you guys later. Have a good one.